Me and Ma are trying to clear her house out. Ma was all for chucking them in the bin, but I said no, let's see if we can get a bob or two for them. A bob or two's all I can give you, I'm afraid. I heard the ding of the cash register and shortly after that the sound of the front door opening and closing. A few moments later, Mr. Johnson carried the box of books into the office. When you've finished your tea, there's a pile of books behind the counter, ready for shelving. I'll make a start on working through these books. Call me if the shop gets busy or if a customer has a question you can't answer. I glowed inside, thrilled that he trusted me to handle customers by myself already. The work wasn't hard, really. Mr. Johnson had taught me how to operate the cash register and how to enter details on the sales book he kept on the counter. He had a second book for acquisitions, where he recorded the price he'd paid for the books. In the case of the rarer books, the price was a lot less than he sold them for. I'd been surprised when he'd told me how much some books were worth. I finished my tea and started working my way through the pile of books behind the counter. The first few were children's books, so I carried them into the children's book room. I made room on the B shelves for the Enid Blytons, a couple of Famous Fives plus a Mallory Towers book. It had been my love of the Famous Five, and the character George in particular, that had led me at the age of 8 to abbreviate my name from Geraldine to Jerry, and now everybody called me that. Well, everybody apart from Mr. Johnson. Half of the remaining books were detective novels, several Agatha Christie's, a couple of Marjorie Allinghams, and a handful by authors I'd never heard of. Even on just my 4th day, I already knew that Agatha Christie's were quickly snapped up by customers. That was a shame, as I'd have liked to read some of them before they disappeared from the shop. I'd just finished shelving the books when the door opened, and 2 elderly ladies stepped inside, making a beeline for the murder mystery shelves. Within 15 minutes, the Agatha Christie's had been sold. All those months when I'd been longing to leave school, Dad had warned me that I'd miss it once I started working. No more finishing at 4 o'clock, he'd said.